Hello again, YouTube. I'm Rick, and this is my video blog. SOPA and PIPA. SOPA and PIPA. The Stop Online Piracy Act and the Protect IP Act. Two internet censorship bills that are designed to stop piracy and copyright infringement in its tracks. And they are both a piece of shit. Like, they're collectively a piece of shit. These two acts have the internet in an uproar as censorship of the internet becomes, well, it's kind of a big deal to people on the internet. What can I say? For those who don't know, SOPA and PIPA, I'm not so sure about PIPA, but this I have heard about SOPA. Keep in mind, this is what I have heard. I have not taken the time to actually look up this stuff, so I'm just too lazy. So keep in mind, this is hearsay. It is a copyright infringement protection act that gives corporations the power to shut down a website if it has copyright infringement on it. Because, you know, if you don't see where that could go wrong quickly. Also, the person who posted said copyright infringement will end up paying a fine of $10,000 and up to 5 years in prison. Because, you know, everyone who does copyright infringement stuff are just all hardcore criminals who can handle up to 5 years in a federal frickin' prison. Just saying. You know, I mean, have you seen those tweens that post videos of them dancing to the latest Mariah Carey song? Or whoever's popular these days. I don't take time to keep track. Yeah. Copyright infringers, or whatever the term is. Hardcore criminals right there. And the sucky part is, if they don't even, it doesn't even take down that video or anything, because we're using YouTube as an example. It takes down the entire site. So as soon as they find something infringing copyright on YouTube, all of YouTube itself gone. If this thing passes, does it really take too much imagination to try and think of how long YouTube will last if this thing passes? Yeah, it won't last long at all. Or Facebook, or Twitter, or just about every site on the frickin' internet, because that is what the internet is, full of people voicing their opinions about copyright stuff and other stuff. You name a site that does not have some kind of copyright infringement on it in one form or another, and well, then it's not really a big site. Because there will be no, if it's a big enough site, there will be some copyright infringement on it. So yeah, but of course the corporations are backing this up. Oh yay, we have more control over the nation, as if we didn't have too much already. Now we can control the internet. I mean, heck, there are so many ways you can infringe copyright now. Like me, I am a copyrighted puppet, okay? Or a trademark puppet, I do believe. Go to sillypuppets.com and search under hand puppets. You will find me under the name of Tommy, but, you know, sorry, getting over a cold. But you will find me in many sizes. I wouldn't. I like being unique, but anyway, you can. But just everyone likes to think this is a bad idea, because it will be the end of the internet as we know it, and the internet will eventually suck because of it. Well, to people to those who say it, yeah, no doubt. Fortunately, it is not all corporations are liking this idea. Many sites, including Wikipedia and Google, did a blackout today, involving excuse me, let me find my voice again. In protest of this new act. Well, Wikipedia blackout. Whenever you go to something there, it sends you a link. Go to Wikipedia, and you'll know what I mean as soon as you try to search for something. Google it, put a black box over its logo. Yeah, that's rebellious, right? That sends a message. PIPA, I'm not sure which part of this is PIPA and which part SOPA. Again, I have not done too much research into it, but basically that is the gist of what's happening. Anything copyrighted that appears on the internet without the copyright holder's permission, person who posts said copyrighted material gone to jail for way longer than they need to, and paying way more than they need to. I just never liked the idea because personal opinion time, I never liked the idea because again, the whole end of the internet as we know it, because YouTube will be gone, Facebook will be gone, yada 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 yada. And B, to me, first off, it's not going to solve anything, because as soon as the internet's gone, piracy will just move on to another platform. They'll find a way to perform piracy, so this is going to accomplish nothing. Not saying you shouldn't try and stop online piracy, just this is like trying to kill an ant with a warhead. They think they're killing an ant with a warhead, when in reality it's a cockroach, and when the warhead strikes and everything around it is obliterated, the cockroach is still going to be there, alive and kicking, laughing at the devastated world around, saying, hey, you did all this just to try and stop me, and I'm still here. I'm gonna go for that city now. That is how this SOPA Act will work. The SOPA, PIPA, whatever. It's all to stop piracy, and it's not going to do it. It would be one thing if it would actually work and it didn't cause so much collateral damage, but let's face it, piracy has been around since, well, what time period was the Pirates of the Caribbean? Oh, it's been around longer than that. You get the idea. It's been around a while. Destroying the internet to try and stop it, it's not going to work. Piracy obviously means something different at this point, but the concept's the same. It's not going to go away just because you destroy everything around it. Just imagine that little cockroach in the middle of the nuclear crater, laughing his head off at the government that nuked him. Just picture that in your head. That is SOPA right there. Trying to kill a cockroach with a frickin' warhead, and while the rest of the city is absolutely obliterated, the cockroach will still be there, laughing its head off at you, government. I direct this to you. You are being laughed at by a cockroach. And a puppet. That's all I've got to say on this. Rick out. Peace.